So again, my name is Jess. We have 30 minutes of total body conditioning coming your way. We are going to start a big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Another one just like that, in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is how I want you to breathe throughout class. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Give me a few big shoulder rolls back. Start to loosen up those muscles. Shoulder rolls forward. And then we're going to practice engaging our core. Fingertips forward, thumbs back. Pretend like you're blowing out birthday candles. You'll feel your core become nice and tight. So when I say engage your core, that's what I mean. Blow out those birthday candles. Now feet hip width distance apart, core engaged. We add in our squats. Down and up. Toes are nice and light. Knees stay behind those toes. And squeeze that butt as you go down. You want that nice long spine. Roll your shoulders back. Have a nice proud chest. Nice work. I'll turn back facing forward. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Engage that core. We transition to wide squats in 3, 2, 1. Feet go wider than hip width distance apart now. Toes pointed forward. We squat down and up. Toes again, nice and light. Knees stay behind those toes. As we squeeze our butt, squat down. Again, chest is proud. Nice work. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And engage that core. We switch to lateral lunges in 3, 2, 1. Lunge to the side, center, side, center. I want you to really sit back in that lunge as if you were closing a door with your butt. Knee is going to stay right above your ankle every time you lunge. I'll show you the side view. So again, really sit that butt back in that lunge. Okay, coming back to face view. Finish off our lateral side lunges. Three, 2, and 1. Let's move to some high knees. 3 options here. You can march, pick up your knees as high as you can. Option to add in some arms, or option to pick up the pace and add in a hop. 3 options here. Pick what feels best for your body. What's important is that you're bringing your knees up and engaging that core. A little bit of a cardio burst here just to get our heart rates up a little bit more before the end of the warm-up. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. That breath will carry you through this little bit of cardio here. We're done in 3, 2, and 1. All right, wrapping up this warm-up. with a few inchworms, meaning at the ends of your mat. Give me a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, hinge at those hips. Use your palms to crawl into a high plank. Wrists below elbows, below shoulders. One nice long line from your head to your toes. And hold here. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly crawl back to your toes. And roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, let's do 1 more of those. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, hinge at those hips. Crawl to that high plank. Again, wrists below, elbows below shoulders. One nice long line from your head to your toes. Bring your belly button up into your spine and hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly crawl back to your toes and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, that was your warm-up. I hope you're feeling good and warm. Grab a quick sip of water, but don't let your heart rate fall. We're gonna go into our lower body set now. So whenever you're ready, grab onto your weight. We're gonna start with some deadlifts. So feet are gonna be hip-width distance apart. I'll show you the side view. And then you're gonna lower your weight, palms face in, down, and up. The work is coming from your hips rather than your knees. Your spine is nice and long. Back is straight. Option here to add in a little upright row. Show you what this looks like from the front. So again, work is coming from your hips rather than your knees as you lengthen your legs. So we're doing each of these exercises for 50 seconds and then taking a few seconds break to transition. Last one here. All right, a quick little break and then we transition to our squats. Feet are hip-width distance apart, weights by your side. You can squat down and up, just like the warm-up. Toes are nice and light. Knees stay behind those toes and squeeze that butt as you go down. You have the option to bring your weights in front of your chest if that feels better. Or if you want to add in some arms, you can add in a shoulder press at the top of your squat. Now we will be doing more arms after this. So the arms are just a bonus if you want to layer that in. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Engage that core. Almost done here. Let's do 1 more. And once you're done with that final squat, widen your feet, wider than hip width distance apart. Weights to chest. We squat down and up. Wide squats this time. Again, just like the warm-up. Toes pointed forward, nice and light. Knees stay behind those toes. And squeeze that butt as you squat down. Now, option for the arms here is another shoulder press. We'll alternate sides, adding a little twist at the top. Again, the shoulder press is completely optional. So do what feels best for your body. We will be doing a nice long set of arms after this. Okay, these are your 3 lower body exercises. We're gonna go through them one more time. Let's do 1 more. Okay, meet me back in center. Feet back to hip width distance apart. We go back up to those deadlifts. In 3, 2, 1. Again, slowly roll those weights down, palms face in. Work is coming from your hips rather than your knees. Backs are nice and long, nice and straight. And again, option for the row, up, top. Show you the front view. So these are about slow, intentional movement. All of these are. Don't rush through any of these exercises. Form over speed. Again, squeeze that butt. Keep those spines nice and long. We have our squats up next in 3, 2, 1. All right, take a quick little breather. Weights by the side, feet hip-width distance apart, and we squat down and up. Again, toes are nice and light. Knees stay behind those toes. And again, you have the option to add in that shoulder press up top if you'd like. Nice work. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're almost done with lower body. We just have one more set of those wide squats after this. You got this. Few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Slowly take some time to widen those feet. Last exercise of the lower body set. Weights go to heart, feet nice and wide. We squat down and up. Again, toes are nice and light. Knees stay behind those toes. And squeeze that butt as you squat down. Now option here for that alternating shoulder press. Get that twist in the upper body. Nice work. Keep it going. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Grab a quick sip of water. Catch your breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to do our nice set of arms. So grab onto your weight. Meet me standing, knees soft. And we do some basic bicep curls. Palms face up and curl. Elbows are nice and tight by your sides. I'll show you again that side view. You have the option to do this one arm at a time if you like. Now for an extra balance challenge, if you want to work your core, you can lift your right knee up. Also option to kickstand that leg if that's too much, or just focus on the curl. Whatever works for you. We're not here for much longer. 3, 2, 1. All right. We do our tricep kickbacks now. So feet go together. We squat down, hinge forward at the hip, elbows to our side, and then we extend back and in. Again, elbows are nice and tight by those sides. Also option here to go one arm at a time. Now again, we're doing all of these exercises for 50 seconds with about 10 minutes to transition between each one. We're doing a lot of arm work coming up, so just take breaks when you need to. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, meet me back standing. Soft knees. We go back to hammer curls this time. So palms face in, heads of our weights go to our shoulders and back down. Again, elbows are nice and tight by your side. You can go one arm at a time. Now, whatever you did on the other side with your leg, I challenge you to do that with the left leg now. So again, you can have it up in the air. You can kickstand it, or just take it out all the way and focus on your arms. Whatever feels best for your body. Again, the lifted leg just helps with that balance challenge, working your core a little bit more. But don't worry, we have a whole set of core after this. You'll get that core work in. 3, 2, and 1. All right, meet me back down. Feet together. We go back to our tricep kickbacks. I know, we're doing a lot of these. Squat down, hinge forward at those hips, weights up by your side. Then we extend back and in. Again, elbows are nice and tight by your side. You should not have a sliver of space between your elbows and your sides. Again, you can do these one arm at a time as well. All right, we're gonna go through that set one more time. I know, lots of arms. We want those beautiful toned arms for the summer. Few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, meet me back standing. Soft knees for our bicep curls. Palms face up. Elbows nice and tight by your side. We curl. Again, the work is hinging from your elbows, so your elbows should stay nice and put by your sides. Again, option here to float that leg, that right leg if you'd like. You can also kickstand or just stand, soft knees. Option also for one arm at a time as always. Whatever combination feels best for you. Keep breathing and engage that core. Three, 2, and 1. Drop that foot up in the air if you had it there. We go back to our tricep kickback. Feet together. Squat down. Hinge forward at the hip. Elbows up by your side. We extend back and in. Again, option for one arm at a time. But just keep those elbows nice and tight by your sides. And make sure you really have that hinge forward. You almost want to be parallel. Not exactly parallel, but your chest is almost parallel to the ground. 10 more seconds here. You got this. Making our way to the finish line of arms. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Meet me standing. Soft stance in those knees. Hammer curls. Palms face in. Heads of our waist go to our shoulders. And back down. Again, option for one arm at a time. And also all of the options for your left leg. So if you want to lift it, you can. You can kickstand it. Or again, just focus on those arms. Again, elbows are nice and tight by your sides. As you bring the heads of those weights to your shoulders, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. One more set of those tricep kickbacks and we're done with arms. We're almost there. Feet together. Squat down. Hinge forward at the hips. Nice. Elbows tight by your sides up high. And then extend back and in. This is your last arm exercise before we move on to our final set of core. And then I will cool you down and stretch you out. 10 more seconds here. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set those weights off to the side. You will not be needing them anymore. And then meet me on your mat. Let's finish with a nice, strong set of core. All right, knees up. Chest nice and proud. Roll your shoulders back with a nice long spine. Start to hinge back. And you'll know you've gone far back enough when you feel your upper core start to light up and shake like an earthquake. Once you've gotten there, bring your hands out and open them up into the sky and hold here. Now, if you want to distract yourself with your hands, you can go up and down or even out and in. Whatever feels best for you. Few more seconds here, just hold. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lay those back down, knees stay up. We're gonna prepare for our basic crunches. So hands go behind the head, elbows are nice and wide. And then when you're ready, it's just a little lift up from the shoulders and back down. Little lift up and back down. Again, your elbows are nice and wide. You should barely be able to see them in your peripheral vision. That keeps the work in your abs rather than your neck. And make sure that you have some space between that chin and that chest. Again, it's just a little lift up and then back down. 3, 2, and 1. All right, place those hands by your side, lower back, glued to the ground. Bring your feet up 90 degrees up into the air. We do our toe taps now, so tap one toe down to the ground and then the other. Option for both toes to the ground and back up. So there you have it, your 3 core exercises. We're gonna go through them one more time and then you're done. I know this is the hardest part, our final push. No one likes core, at least I don't like core. But we can do this, let's finish strong. Few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do those 3 exercises one more time. Bring your knees to your chest and slowly rock back up to a seated position. Knees up, feet planted on the ground. Roll your shoulders back, chest nice and proud and open. Nice long spine. Start to hinge back again until you feel that upper core light up and shake. That's when you know you've gone far back enough. And then release your hands and hold here. Again, you have the option to add in some arm movements to distract yourself if you'd like, or you can just hold. My abs are shaking like a leaf or an earthquake, whatever you want to call it. We're just holding here a few more moments. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lay those backs down for our next set of crunches. Knees up into the air. Hands behind your head. Elbows nice and wide. We have a little crunch up and back down. Little lift up and down. Again, elbows are as wide as possible, keeping the work in your abs rather than your neck. Make sure you have some space between that chin and that chest. And it's just a little lift of your shoulders off the ground and back. Little lift up and back down. Deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do this. Last core exercise. Hands go by your side, lower back, glued to the ground. Then bring your legs up 90 degrees in the air, and let's tap it to the finish line. Tap it out. One toe down to the ground, then the other line, or both toes at the same time. Whatever feels best for your body. This is it, your final moments of work. I encourage you to challenge yourself here. After this, it's all downhill, I promise. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. And you're done. Relax. Just lay on your mats, your floors, wherever you are. And enjoy the feeling of being done with your workout. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit so we can start to cool down. Like I said, we're just going to lay here for a bit and enjoy the feeling of being done with that challenging workout. You put yourself out there. You did all that work. So acknowledge how strong your body was these past 30 minutes. You can give yourself a nice long body stretch. Bring your hands up over your head. Stretch your legs out nice and long, as if you were bursting out of a cocoon, waking up for the first time in the morning. Take up space here. And keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now you're welcome to lay here as long as you'd like. But if you're ready to join me in some stretches, roll over onto your belly side. And then meet me in a tabletop position. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. We'll prepare for our cat-cows. Gaze up, belly down for your cow. Gaze down and round your spine for that cat. Do a couple more of these at your own pace, stretching out that back. And then press your hips up and meet me in a downward facing dog. Hips up high. If it feels good to walk out your dog, you can bring one heel down to the ground and then the other. And then slowly walk your hands to meet your feet, but don't roll up just yet. With your feet hip width distance apart, we're gonna hang here in ragdoll. So again, feet hip width distance. Give yourself a nice bend in those knees, and then hang your head heavy, grabbing onto opposite elbow with opposite hand. And then you can sway side to side if that feels good. Then meet me back in center and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. You can give yourself a few shoulder rolls back and forward. And we're gonna stretch out our upper bodies now. So meet me in a nice tall mountain pose. Reach your hands up high. Then cactus your arms back, squeezing your upper shoulder blades together and opening up that chest. If it feels better, you can also clasp your hands behind your back and open your chest that way. So again, two options. You can have the cactusing of the arms or the clasping of the hands. Now meet me back up in mountain pose. Grab onto your right hand and then bend towards the left side for a side stretch. Switch side, grab onto that left hand now, and then bend towards that right side. Meet me back in center. We're gonna slowly roll out our neck. This is my favorite. So we're gonna take our time, go in both directions. Other way. Now we're going to stretch out our quad muscles now. So if you have something that you can hold on to, that will be helpful for balance. Let's start with our left leg. Bring your left foot up to meet your butt. Again, you can hold on to something for balance. And then you'll feel that nice stretch in your front left thigh. All right, and then switch side, right leg this time. Bring your foot up to your butt. Grab onto something for balance if you need to. And feel that nice stretch, that lengthening of the front thigh. Should feel good after all those squats we did. And release. All right, let's take one final deep breath together. And just the way we started, big inhale through the nose. Thank your body for everything it did these past 30 minutes. You are so strong. Big exhale out of the mouth. Thank you for joining me in my 30-minute total body conditioning class. Please keep drinking water and stretching throughout the day. And thank you so much.